All right. Let's check this out. All right, so we did it. Going on this. Yeah, so that's nice that we were able to pick up that kill. That's like piggybacking off of what they were doing in this lane. So we could have switched over here and got this one potentially, but it is good to go after her for sure. We might be able to follow up. She's definitely stuck. It's smart not to, you know, completely blow our life, like, because we could have just gone out here and done our best to kill her and probably died, right? So it's good to play our life here. Another good opportunity, but he gets away, and now we're out, or too far out in the lane. And we can go for her, but she's full health now, and she's supported by the whole team, and we're in the lane where we can get shot easily. And our team is also not pushed up this much, but I'm actually wrong on that. We are actually right here, so even more reason to just get back here and participate in the team fight. But yeah, we made a lot of mistakes there, to be fair. I kind of said them while they were happening, like the things that I noticed. So that was good. But yeah, smart not to push because we're just probably going to die because of this guy plus Squirrel Girl. And we're not exactly sure, you know, is she able to get through there or something? You know what I mean? She's definitely low though. So we could have like done, for example, done immediately after we lost all of our ammo, we do a flip forward and we just try to finish off that kill best we can. But we don't walk way too far forward and put ourselves at risk of other shit happening. So this is what we're doing now. We're following up on this, so now we do have a good chance there for a second, but we happen to be in the middle of reloading. He leaves, so he used his dash to get away. We have no chance to follow up, so we can forget about it. We shoot him a little bit, and then this is kind of where things go wrong, right? We used our dash, but it didn't really go in a good direction. So if we wanted to diagonal dash, we would have to look here first and then back up dash. But instead, I think we kind of back up dashed and then turned to the side, which kind of put us in this position instead. So that's another like Star-Lord specific thing. You know, it's just a thing about the game. It definitely takes time to like get good at this shit. Like, but it's good to kind of know a little bit more about how it works. Do a little bit better. Like, we don't even need to really focus her, because, again, if we don't have the aim to, like, just pin headshots on her the whole fucking time, then we're really not going to have a good chance of killing her, right? And like I was saying the first time, in general, when I do this first flip and I'm right here, I'm in a danger zone. My top priority, get the fuck out of here. I'm not getting a kill right now. I'm not playing Captain America where I can hang out over here for a bit. I need to get out of here. And I have my whole team with me. Like I said, I underestimated how far they pushed it. So either way, you know, so I immediately fly and get out of here. If I have my shift. Yeah, I do have my shift. Sometimes the replay bugs, but I think so, yeah. We were just doing our ultimate and stuff. Yeah. And this thing is incredibly dangerous as well. It's like basically random bits of like way too much damage to be taken as a squishy. So it's, you know what I mean? I'm sure you're picking up on what I'm saying by now. And yeah, it's just like us dying in these situations really matters, right? Here we can say we're to be tough on ourselves and talk about, you know, who is having an impact on winning and losing the fight. You know, we basically made the biggest mistake out of anybody by far right here. You know, we need to be here. We first are going to die. We're not going to be in the fight the entire time. Then we have to come all the way back from spawn. By the time we do that, the team fight is over, right? We basically completely took ourselves out of the team fight and did that to our team, right? Right, there we go. Cool. So that ended up going really well. They were able to kill Venom in the backline. We saw this guy. What the fucking name? What is your name? You're the guy, the Doctor Strange. Okay, he got the big ass shield. It worked out pretty well. He got low health, but he's able to hold on for long enough for them to heal him up. And then we coming in hot with the invisible woman ultimate. And we even picked up this kill. But somebody just died. Iron Man just died. Okay, so I don't like this either. So he's a good opportunity, and we can't follow up on that. So to follow up on that, I guess I don't have much shift yet, so it's kind of tough. That's kind of why I was more thinking, I want to see what's going on over here. I want to try to do something over here. But oh, I see. That makes a big difference. So she's... Wait, no. We're here. when they do this is our ultimate. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking that's another good reason to look over here is because we have our ultimate. So yeah, I'm 100% thinking go this way, and we can immediately put good pressure on these guys. But then the second mistake we made is we haven't been here long enough. I mean, maybe we have if he like just put that down, but we don't know if there's mines. I mean, the last thing we want to do is die off rip, right? So I'm kind of thinking more like I'm gonna play around this just to be safe, and I'm ready to like use my dodge to get out of it. And I you know what I mean. I want to play like this. But if let's say the situation was different, I wanted to kill him, then yeah, I can't shoot him through the cart. Like the cart is like a huge hitbox basically. It's kind of bigger than it seems. So we have to like go. We have to like somehow. If this ultimate wasn't here, you know, it would be too risky to get in front of the team like this. We'd have to go over here. But back to the real situation with the ultimate and everything like that. Yeah, I'm thinking this way. So we kind of like doing this and when we enter the team fight, even though all of this stuff is super good over here. And he's already gone over here and we're like wasting our time in the E right now. The E is like, it's pretty situational. Like the top players like don't use the E very often at all. That doesn't mean we shouldn't use it, but we should be aware that like a lot of times we're gonna have opportunities where we should shoot with our primary. But yeah, we just kind of stood right here. You know what I mean? It's bad in general, in the sense that we're standing in front of the team as the squishy for like no benefit. And we also ran out of our shift again, right? We used our shift to get here. We're doing our E. Our habit is to hold down our shift during our E. So now we have no more shift, right? So we can put these pieces together and learn it for all future endeavors. But yeah, we don't really want to take a plop right here. But you probably didn't expect that with the shift. But we need to expect that from now on. And then, yeah, we're going after this thing. But we basically had chances to really put pressure on them. And then, but it's not like a guaranteed kill again. So if we were to chase them, you know, we don't want to get stuck chasing them and then be done because she's getting her ultimate. And then she can just put that right back on us. Which is happening now. Nice dodge to get out of it. We are slowed for a second. We had somebody died. You're like taking pressure for the Doctor Strange. But yeah, it's most likely just going to end badly. Because we don't really know what's on the other side of the portal totally, right? But good shots there. But now that he's died, it's over. Yeah, it's just over in general. Too much damage. But we could have saved the game. If we were like, you know, if we had that in mind, we could have gone this way right off the bat and had a good chance of killing a squishy or something like that. Maybe kill her before she gets her ultimate, and then it's just GG for this point. And then we continue on, have a good chance of winning. And we should have not died in the team fight earlier as well, because we also could have been thinking, okay, these are like the last team fights of the game. I really want to make sure I perform well. You can't guarantee everything, but you know, just stuff to think about. So, bunch of stuff there. Cool match. It definitely wasn't like, oh, one team totally diffed the other team. You know, there was good fights all over the place throughout the whole match, right? So, totally legit match. Plenty of chances to do better. And yeah, you guys could have been in a lot tougher situations there during some of those things with the when they had you on that first point with the penny, but it ended up working out great. And by the way, yeah, arguably, I mean, is it good ultimate there? It helped change the tide. We already talked about how it wasn't that good with the situation we were in, that we could have just died right off the bat. But yeah, saving that ultimate, if we kind of suspect that we won that team fight, even though it's kind of hard to tell at that point, whatever. Let's just move on. But again, I just want to talk on the subject of like saving our ultimate for the next team fight can be very valuable as well. If we're sort of finishing up this team fight and making progress, we can sort of have that strategy of like, well, if I ever see them stuck with stragglers or I see them like this, then I want to go ahead and do that. We can also think about like sneaking up on people with our ultimate. Not that we're able to do that all the time, but it's just one thing. So anyway, a little extra chatter at the end, but overall we went over everything already. Good stuff.